Hi everybody, it's Lindsay from the Checkered Pony. Long time no see. I wanted to let you know of a few things. I know it's been a long time since I was here, but just want to let you know I'm still here, still knitting, still living life. I hope you guys are still doing well, but it's about time that I got back to my videos and my vlog entries and just sharing life with you all. So I'm really going to make a conscious effort to really be here a lot more. But today I wanted to do something a little bit different. This is not my typical vlog. This is actually kind of a hybrid unboxing. I do periodic unboxings for different yarn subscriptions, which are totally fun, but this is something a little bit more personal. This is in association with the I always say that Yarn City because that's how it feels, but it's the Rose City Yarn Crawl 2021 COVID version. But I'm so happy that the Rose City Yarn Crawl was still able to happen this year. This is the third year I've participated in it. It's so much fun, and it's really one of the events that I look forward to every year just for my own, just for myself, just to have something fun for me to do that is based off of my interests and the things that I really enjoy, like knitting and yarn and fiber and all that stuff. So this year, though, it did have to kind of change a little bit, and it looked really different in that rather than in the past and even last year, and I have another video from last year after I just completed the yarn crawl right before COVID hit in its full force. Last year and every year previously, we were able to go to all of the participating shops in person and do our shopping, and then you had 4 days. Typically it was like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I think. Just like that extended weekend to, visit all the shops, get a stamp in your passport, and it was just so much fun. So much fun. Well, obviously with this year things had to change, and so they have gone completely virtual. Everything is online. And a few differences were that in the past there were at minimum 10 shops participating across the, Vancouver, but mostly Portland, Oregon area. This year there were only 8, which is still fine. I'll take what I can get, but it was all virtual, so everything was online. And so we've been encouraged to shop online, collect, everything online. And there were several incentives to still participating with the yarn crawl. It has been very different, and I will say it has been just it feels more like a shadow of what it was. It's been so much fun in the past, and it was fun this year. It was just very, very, very different. And so I'm still excited that I've been able to participate. And so what I'm doing with you today is that, and I should explain it a little bit better. With each of the 8 shops, if you make a purchase online, it's shipped to your house. But when you make a purchase in a participating shop, you also get the free pattern downloads. They have a secret word that you can collect, and then, because rather than having stamps in your passport at the end of the crawl, which then you would turn in and you were entered into the grand prize drawing, which I've never won. It's kind of a bummer, but it's okay. This year, each shop's website has a secret word that you can collect, and then you fill out a form on the Rose City Yarn Crawl page, and then you're entered in to win the grand prize again. So you still have time. The yarn crawl is running. It's still going. It started on March 4th, and it goes through the 14th. That's Sunday. So you still have today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you wanted to, participate in it, you absolutely can. So as I go through my purchases, because I did purchase something from all 8 of the shops, and it was fun and it was good because I was able to kind of compare yarns a little bit more, like knowing that 1 or 2 or 3 of the shops carry the same brand of yarn. I was kind of able to do a little bit of price comparison, but and that kind of stuff, which was cool. But also it was kind of a bummer because I can't actually see or feel the yarns. I can't really look at the colors because, you know, the photographs online don't always really show you what it truly looks like. So genuinely, I have 8 mystery packages here where we're gonna find out what's inside together. But also kind of a downside is shipping. I get it that we have to stay home and things have to be shipped out, but I'm trying to look at it with it being an even exchange for what I would normally pay in gas expenses to drive to all the shops, and food expenses and coffee expenses for spending, you know, 1 or 2 days solid out on the road going to all these places. I'm trying to just keep telling myself that's what I've paid in shipping, because it was kind of rough sometimes to, you know, purchase a $15 hank of yarn but then pay $10 in shipping. Ow, it kind of hurts a little bit. So I still managed to get through. I had saved and saved and saved for this year, for this event this year, because it was one of the few things I really could look forward to, doing. So, and I'll give you a little sneak peek, and because I'm telling you, I have a lot of packages, and this is this year's Rose City Yarn Crawl bag, the tote. Oh, I hate when it's backwards. That makes me crazy. But you can see it's very, very full. And this year, rather than just having the traditional canvas like tote bag, actually I called it a tote, and it's not. This one is actually a backpack. So it has the straps, and honestly, this would have been so cool and so much fun to have on the Yarn Crawl for traveling around to all of the shops. It's normally so much fun, and I really hope that next year we can get back to it. But you can see this thing is absolutely stuffed full of all of my packages. So I'm really proud of myself. I started shopping. The Rose City Yarn Crawl started last Thursday, the 4th, and I did all of my shopping on the 4th. And that night, I started getting emails that, hey, your package is shipped. And I'm going, yes, these things are going to be here in no time. And sure enough, by Friday night, I had half of my packages. I had 4 of them delivered. And you better believe, now I have waited almost an entire week to get all of the rest of my packages in the mail, and I haven't touched any of them. I've not opened a single one. I'm dying inside. I cannot wait to open these packages. Okay, so I know what I got in a sense, but I've actually never seen it or felt it. So these are all going to be really fun. 8 of them we're going to go through. They're all different, and we will just we're going to go through and see what I've got. You guys ready? All right, you know what? Hold on. Whew. Gotta take a sip of coffee. Because this is my fun. This is like my Christmas. I've waited for this all year long, and now it's here. All right, so let's see. All right, I'll pull up my first one. So this one is from a new shop to the Yarn Crawl this year, and it was called Weird Sisters. Super funny. Their shop online was really cute. Actually, they had some interesting things in there, so it's really fun. All right, so I want to make sure. Oh, here we go. It has an opening tab. I love that. Although I still am not really having much luck. All right. So here is what my package looks like. Oh, look at, oh, I got a sticker. Weird Sisters. Sorry, it's backwards. Nice vinyl sticker. All right. Just make a pile over there. All right. So I've got it all wrapped in paper. It's taped shut. And I love this. I love it when you order something. I'll cover up how much I've spent so nobody can. Okay, taking the time to write a handwritten note. It says, thanks so much for your order, Ben. Precious. That's so nice just to take that little bit of extra time. I really love that. Honestly, I'm waiting for my children to just barge into the door. We'll see how this goes. All right, so here is my package from Weird Sisters. Let's see. All right. Ooh, this is pretty. All right, and I really wish something else that I did is as I was anxiously waiting for my yarns to arrive, I'll show you this in a second because I'm going to pull something out of my bag. I went ahead and I started planning what I was going to make because I need to have a plan. I'm absolutely a yarnaholic. I want all the yarn, but I also need to kind of start having a plan for what I'm going to do with all of it. So as I was shopping, I was kind of getting ideas for what I wanted to do, and a lot of the shops had suggested patterns. They had kits, and I will tell you, I've gotten several kits. That took a lot of just guesswork and everything out of the thing this year. So I feel so good because look, I have a whole stack of projects. Now that I'm going to have the yarn, I'm going to have the pattern ready. And these are the things that I want to make this year. These are my goals for this year. And then plus a couple of others, because you know, inspiration always strikes at the most strange times. But this is the pattern that I want to use. I know it's hard to see. Let me see if I can hold something up behind it. There we go. The Gratitude hat. And so this is the yarn that I got for the Gratitude hat. And let me see if it says, all right, so this is Hazel Knits. The color is called Midge. And it actually says Gratitude hat on here. Because this was a kit, but this is 70% mohair, 30% silk for the fuzzy part. It's actually 2 little skeins, okay? So the Aereo Mo, it's 230 yards of like this teeny tiny fuzzy stuff, okay? Like it's the mohair, like the itty bitty things. 70% mohair, 30% silk, and then the Divine is the twist yarn in here. You see it? I know, it's super pretty. I'll try to get out of the way. It's actually a really pretty color. I'm glad I got this colorway. But the twist is 75% merino, 15% cashmere, and 10% silk. So this is a very luxury, oh my word, this feels so good. This is a luxury yarn and I paid a luxury price for it. But I love that it came with the yarn. I can't remember if I then had to pay for the pattern. Several of the kits, it had the suggested yarn you could buy, but then you had to then purchase your kit, which is fine, or your pattern. And I just got mine off of Ravelry and then just printed them off. But here's project number 1. And this is a really pretty, I don't know if you got to see very, very well all of my patterns. It's a simple hat. It's just ridges, but it has a really cool crown shaping to it. It's real pretty. It's kind of got just a bar across. I thought it was very simple and pretty, and I actually really like this color. So I'm glad I got this one. All right, so there is the Gratitude hat, colorway Midge. Adorable. Okay, there's number 1. All right, let's see what we've got next. All right, so this package is from Pearl Fiber Arts. And some of these shops I love to visit, but I had a hard time always finding the perfect thing. Like, I feel like every single shop is different, and they each have their own just feel, but you know, obviously everyone has their favorites. And sometimes I went with mystery things, like just for fun. Why not? I don't know what to do with my pattern. Okay, these are like gonna slip off of my lap. I'm just gonna put them right there. Okay, so here is, I didn't show you my bag, but here is my package from Pearl Fiber Arts. And this one, they had some kits available and for a hat. And it was one of the patterns for the yarn crawl. It's super cute, but I was already going to be making the gratitude hat. And I was like, you know, I just don't know. So I ended up, this is one of the few hanks of yarn that I got this year that I don't actually have a plan for yet. It was more that I was curious. Because every one of these hanks is different. There is no dye lot. There's no colorways. It's just, I think they're, I forget what it's called, the mill ends or something. I don't know. They're all different. So that, like, every colorway is completely different. There's no two alike. So it was kind of just an adventure, and I just went ahead and I bought one. So hey, let's find out what it looks like. Sorry for the paper crinkles. All right. Okay. Whoa. Get rid of my paper. Aw, see, look at, they still writing a handwritten note. It's thanks and a smiley face. I love that. I love the personal touches. And here, oh, I got a card from Pearl Fiber Arts. There's a whole lot of color in here, but it's called Crazy Yarn. No two are alike. And this is a 2-ply sport weight yarn. There's 230 yards in here, and it's 100% fine wool is what it says. It's actually really soft and very, very colorful. So, you know, you just, and it looks like, yeah, this is a self-striping yarn. So this will actually be fun. Like, if I could incorporate this into something, actually some of the yarn that I did purchase to make some particular projects is also self-striping yarn, or at least it's more like a color fading gradient type yarn. So yeah, even if I could put this into like just an easy t-shirt or something. I like that look of having a color change. All right, Crazy Yarn. Still super fun. Very different. You never know what you're gonna get. It's kind of fun. All right. Yay, number 2. Coffee. At least I don't think that I had a plan for that. Let me double check. No. Ooh, I can't remember. Maybe I should have taken better notes. We'll see. We'll see how it goes as I go. I'm gonna put that down there. Okay. So, man, guys, I don't have enough desk space. All right, we'll do this one next. So this one was another new shop to the Rose City Yarn Crawl, and this is House of a la Mode. And again, going online and looking at all of these shops was really interesting just to see how they're all set up and the things that they offer. And so this particular purchase, I love this bag. Oh, I just showed my address. That's cool. All right. This is what I got. And it looks very, very simple, but I wanted it to be pretty simple. Oh, yay! I wrote my address. Thanks! Yay! Thanks for the handwritten notes, guys. It's precious. All right, so this is what I got, and this is Barocco Vintage. And I'm gonna take one of these out because I actually want to feel it. Actually, I'm gonna take them all out. I have intended in a while ago, like a year ago, one of the objects that I made was just a simple like summer t-shirt, and it was called the Gemini t-shirt, and here is a picture of that. And I made it in I think it was called Unique cotton yarn, and I love the way it feels, but I wanted something that was a little bit more versatile, and so that's why I got a very plain, and my color is not coming through. This is, it's called Buttercream. It is a very basic, oh, that's a little bit better. It's not yellow, it's not beige, it's not white, it's buttercream. So my intention is to make another t-shirt. It is 52% acrylic, 40% wool, and 8% nylon. Now this is a much higher acrylic content than I normally want to use anymore, but for a summer t-shirt, I'm gonna want to be able to wash it a little bit more frequently, and so I'm hoping that the acrylic will help it hold up to washing a little bit better. But I got 3 of these to make my t-shirt, because if you saw the video of my t-shirt finished, you will see that it was a crop top because I did not have enough yarn. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have plenty of yarn to do it this year, and I even considered seeing how much yarn I have to make it if I want to make it a long sleeve. I know it sounds crazy to make a long sleeve t-shirt for the summertime, but here in the Pacific Northwest, it still gets really cold at night. I'm always cold, so I'm happy to have a long sleeve t-shirt. So that's my intention and my plan for my Barocco vintage, and it does say machine washable blend. That makes me happy. All right, so there's shop number 3, right? Yeah, shop number 3. And I've got a basket up here. I'm just throwing my yarns into all my goodies. All right, and there's pattern number 2, project number 2. So we've got a t-shirt and a hat so far. Yay! All right, now let's see, what's this one? All right, so this is from For Yarn's Sake, and this is one of my favorite shops. Every time I've been able to go into their shop, I always find things that I really like. They always surprise me with some of the things that they have. Okay, so here is, I'm going to go this way. This one, nice pretty pink bag, super fun. All right, and here's my package. Got a cute little sticker. And let's see. Okay, so just a spoiler alert. I got Spin Cycle yarn, and so I have a little card for care instructions for Spin Cycle yarn in here, and they also included a just a little kind of a note about color, and if for some reason it's different than what I wanted, then they can try to help me with it a little bit. All right. Oh, there's my receipt. And if you have purchased Spin Cycle yarn before, you know it's a little bit spendy. It's a little bit more expensive. That's why I've never purchased it before, but I've always wanted to, and so I have a project that I am intending to use it for. Let's get that pattern ready. And so I'm really excited to see this because, and I'll tell you. Okay, so this is the sweater I want to make. Okay, this is called Junction by Drea Renee Knits. It's really dark. I hope you can see it. But it's got really pretty color work throughout the entire sweater. And this is the Spin Cycle yarn. Okay, and it's the kind of a gradient color change in there. And so the colorway that she suggested in her pattern is the one that I ordered because I wanted to make this sweater. Now the yarn that she used for, oh, my hair is caught. The base color, I couldn't find. So I got something else, but I'm hoping that this yarn is gonna be the right color for what I want to make. Because it looked really, it surprised me. Oh, this is really pretty. All right, so here is my yarn. Oh my word, this is actually super duper pretty. It seems so light to me, but I mean, looking at the picture, I mean, I guess I can see how, you know, and it could be that she has a really dark filter on there too. That's a possibility. But I'm really excited to see how this works out. But look at all these colors. That is so fun. I'm really excited. I've always wanted to try spin cycle yarn. And this is dyed in the wool. 100% American wool, superwash, 200 yards, sport weight. And this colorway is called Castaway. That is the color that she recommended for her pattern. And so that's what I got. Castaway. It does feel very tropical and Caribbean. Yeah. Super fun. I'm excited. I finally got my spin cycle yarn. Took a couple years, but finally did it. Let's move this out of the way. There we go. Spin cycle. All right. So yeah, this is one of my really, really ambitious projects. And I am anticipating I probably will not cast this on until probably fall, because I have several projects that I want to complete over the summer. This will most likely be my fall project. All right. So that's 4 shops down. Let's see what we got next. All right, so this is from Close Knit, and I honestly have to say I don't remember exactly what I ordered. Let's find out together. Close Knit. Ooh, well, something smells good. So here is what I see in here. All right, I have a very large package with pretty tape, and hold on, still pulling stuff out of here. Ah! Aww. Right. Now this is something that I've really been missing this year. Is normally when you go on the crawl, you take your bag around with you and you get a button at every store. That was always so fun. And last year I actually took my then 4-year-old with me, and he actually collected a bunch of the buttons as well and had a blast of just us going out together. So they actually sent me a button. All right, and then they also, so sweet, and I have another one of these, so I should see now if I can combine them. But they actually have a rewards card. Spend $20, get a punch, fill the card up, and get $20 off your next purchase. Hey, hang on to that. All right, got my little receipt, and then also, so sweet, a little handwritten note. Thank you for your order. Thank you for writing me a note. All right, and then here is my package. Let's see how I want to go about this. There we go. Oh yes, I remember now. Haha. Ooh. Look at that. All right, so this is what I got. Hey, remember that sweater that I was telling you? I couldn't find the yarn for the base. This is the yarn I got for the base. She used a dark gray, and I know, oh, hold on. I'll fall off my chair. It looks to me like it's blue in this picture, but she actually said it was a dark gray that she used. And so this is actually the yarn that I chose in a dark gray. And this is really soft. I am super excited about this. This feels amazing. All right, so this is, the yarn is from the Fiber Company, and it's Amble. It's the Amble base, Wandering Souls. And it's a fingering weight yarn. My colorway is called Saddleback Slate. And where is, oh, here it is. There is 355 yards in each 100 grams. It's 70% wool, 20% alpaca, and 10% nylon. And it's super soft. And so you can see, like, this will be the base, and then this is just going to be like the color work It's actually brioche. Yeah. There's some brioche knitting in the yoke of the sweater, and then just little color work pops throughout. And oh my word, you guys, I actually really like it because, like, if you can see, there's actually stripes of gray in the castaway color. And I think, oh my word, I'm so excited. So this is my sweater yarn to make myself a sweater in the fall. And I got 3 hanks of this. So hopefully that'll be enough. We'll see. All right, stick those in there. Hold on, I'm losing my, there we go. Whew. All right, and to make the Junction Cowl by Drea Renee Knits. And also I will include in the description below, I'm going to include, or I'll try to, it's a lot of stuff, links to each of these shops, all 8 shops that I visited, and all of the patterns that I'm planning to make, or at least links to them on Ravelry, should you also want to look them up or make them yourself. That'd be really cool. All right, so let's see what else. Let's go ahead and let's do this one. This is a little one. This one is from Starlight Knitting Society. And this one was not yarn. Starlight Knitting Society is a beautiful shop, but they had something there that I wanted, and it was not yarn, but still worked. And so sweet. Handwritten note. Ooh, and it smells good. Any guesses for what this could be? Let's see. It smells really good. Sorry for all the paper crackle. I know some people, it's like nails on a chalkboard. There we go. So I got some Tuft wool or sock soap. What was it called? Sock soap? Yeah, sock soap. But it's for any of your yarny woolly goods. And my scent is sage and blackberry. And it smells really, really good. With all of the things that I'm planning to make, and as much as I'm going to need them to be cleaned, I want to make sure that I am cleaning them correctly. And they're going to smell wonderful. This is so fun. So a little, definitely not a yarny thing, but super duper fun. Okay, losing stuff. Here we go. Stick that in my basket. All right. Hey, how you guys doing? Hanging in there? Are you still with me? This is super fun. All right, so it looks like I've got 2 left. Let's do this one next. This one is from Northwest Wools. And this, I believe, okay, so at Northwest Wools, there were a few different things I was considering for kits. Because remember I told you I got some kits. I think I've only shown you one kit. I know I've got one other kit. I'm trying to think. Maybe I didn't get the kits. I don't remember. Oh wait, this is a kit. I did get a kit for this one. Okay, here's my, oh, he wrote, like, this is an envelope and it has my name on it. He wrote my name. Ooh, I can't show you this. It definitely has my name on it, but it is a code to a pattern. So, sorry, that's for me. But look at, they wrote my name. All right, but this is what I got from Northwest Wools. And it is a kit to make the Woodstock cowl. So I'm actually going to take this out and get rid of that. Ugh, so loud. I have made quite a mess in here. Ooh, this is, oh good, this is soft. That's the thing about making cowls. I'm always so nervous that it's going to be super duper scratchy, but here's the color that I chose. All right, and this is Blue Sky Fibers. This is the Woolstock Worsted, and they're each 50 grams, 123 yards, and it's 100% fine Highland wool. And the colorway that I have here is called Northern Lights. And it's kind of like a brown purple brown. It's very like, oh man, this is one of, like, I call it a stony brown. This color goes with everything. It is one of my favorite colors. Like, you can wear this literally with anything. But this is the cowl that I'm going to be making with this wool. And so this was a kit. So it took all of the thought and prep and planning out of it. I loved it. And yeah, I'm really excited to make this. This will be really fun. I'll just put this in a pattern or in a sleeve when I get a chance. Get in there. All right, and last one. All right, which I've actually saved my favorite shop for last. I do that. I love to wait for things. Maybe I'm weird like that. Like, I love surprises, and I love waiting for things that I know are good. All right, so this is my last one. And this package, I have stuff everywhere. This package is from Naughty Lamb. I don't want to actually like cut my goodies inside. At least I got some new scissors, you guys. Okay. So here is what I have got in here. All right, so I did get a kit. So this is the third kit that I got. Remember, I told you I had a couple. But this is to make, let go. Oh, I love it. So sweet. Details are amazing. So this is to make the super simple summer sweater by Hohi Locatelli. Man, you guys, words are driving me crazy today. All right, and so it's super fun. Actually, I'll show you the sweater. All right, so this is the sweater, the super simple summer sweater. It looks very super simple. And what I loved is that this was a kit at Naughty Lamb. I had to purchase my pattern, totally fine, but they had the actual yarn in their shop that Hohi made her sweater out of and actually designed or suggested for this pattern. And so I was able to get the actual yarn. And this is a summer sweater. Hey, look, it's long sleeves because I love long sleeve shirts. And I'm just gonna take this out. I dropped it. While my other summer t-shirt is nylon and wool and acrylic wool and nylon. This yarn is recycled wool and cotton, but it's 50% wool and 50% cotton, and so it's definitely got more of the cotton feel, but it's super fun. It's still really soft. I think this is going to feel great as a summer t-shirt. It feels more like cotton than wool, and so I think it's going to be the perfect combination of that, you know, light summer cotton, but still keep me a little bit warmer. So there's two colors that came with my kit. This is called green. And please tell me what this one is called. Natural. Green and natural. And it's just a striped, so cute summer t-shirt. And so I've got two of each of these. All right. So I've got, it seems a little bit ambitious. Like for my patterns, I have a really big sweater project, two summer t-shirts, a cowl, a hat, and was there something else? I don't remember. Okay, so that's quite a lot of knitting that I've got for the next year. Put all of my stuff in my basket, and then I'm gonna show you my basket of goodies. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. These are my projects. These are my projects for this next year. What you think? I'm excited. I'm really excited to get this stuff done. And that's it. All 8 shops. I now have an empty Rose City Yarn Crawl bag. I can put all of my things back in here, and now I can get started on them. Although I am going to come back and make an actual vlog entry, because I have so much to show you guys. Last I counted, I have like 7 whips. That's outrageous for me. Normally I will focus on a project until it is done, but I have been all over the place, just wanting to start projects and then just putting them down and starting something new, and it's awful. I have to finish the projects that I'm working on, but I'm really excited to show them to you because I think you've only seen 2 of them before. And so I've got some other things that I'm working on that I really want to show you guys, and some updates of things that I've made some progress on that I think you'll like to see. So I really need to get on here and just have another vlog entry. But that will be for another day. I just wanted to really get on here and show you all of these exciting things that I have for this next year of fun in knitting and making things and garments. I'm really excited to get into. So, and this was the Rose City Yarn Crawl 2021. It was different, very different this year, but hey, I have now entered into the contest to maybe win a prize. I could win, maybe I could win something from one of the shops, or the grand prize. You just never know. Stranger things have happened. But regardless, it was fun to be a part of the yarn crawl, even if it was remote and a little bit different this year. I'm happy that they still managed to put it on and have people be a part of it. It's still been fun. All right, you guys, well, I'm gonna get going and dream a little bit more and go back through my yarns and feel them all and double check on my pattern plans. But I will be back soon, and hopefully I'll see you then. Bye, guys.